KLV, but everybody's too busy for time. Time's the precious thing. So what we're doing is running a sale there, 2,700 lots, but we'll have an e-sale with some less expensive lots on the Monday. Well, that's the plan. I might change that plan. And we're running through till Friday, probably Friday afternoon. Maybe the last session will be at 2:30. But without any further ado, I'll start going through the proclamation coins.
Are those e-sales well supported?
Oh yeah. I mean, if I put sovereigns up and that, people would bid on them. So I like to be having the auction live, where you can feel the bidding, see bidders, and I devote time to it. When the e-sales, I'm too busy doing other things, I get sidetracked.
Do you have a lot number at all?
No, no lot numbers.
Okay.
We're not that far. You've gone a month early. Now, I haven't got a catalogue, of course.
Yeah.
I haven't got lot numbers, but we do have entry numbers. But that's not going to mean anything to you except it'll identify.
Like 11 on the back sort of thing?
Well, no, that's the number.
That's the vendor, is it?
No, that's the number in the... no, that's the entry number. 11's the number.
Okay.
So, she's written sale 141. Vivi's done that, because she does this with the illustrated ones. So that's number 10.
Okay.
Number 28. If you want to do it, 37 with an I means it's illustrated. I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're telling us what it is anyway.
Yeah,
so,
you don't need the number.
And
all right.
Anybody who does look at the video can then go online and say it's proclamation coins, whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with an Indian proclamation coin from Madras Presidency. These coins were struck without being dated, and the popular one is the Star Pagoda, the one with the star on the reverse, and the ruler on the obverse, and the god. It's a tiny, dumpy coin, but part of King's proclamation. A lot of people stretched the number of coins that were beyond what was listed in the actual proclamation to include fractions and multiples. That's a very nice Star Pagoda. We have a number of interesting collections in the sale. One of them was formed by Hans Doctor. He lived in South Africa, in Johannesburg, and collected a lot of gold coins. This is probably one of them. And we have a couple of other collections. The most interesting one we've got is Alan McRae, who lives up in Bathurst. Quite sick, Alan. And we've got a neighbour to bring his stuff down in a big vehicle. He always had it done up for displays up there in Bathurst. So you'll find a lot of interesting lots of Alan's in the sale where he's got cards written up, printed up nicely, describing coins. The next one is another proclamation coin, this time from the Netherlands.
Oh, yeah.
A gold ducat of 1776. Holland province. You see the HOL behind at the top on the left, 11 o'clock. That stands for Holland. So, year of American independence, 1776. Yeah, and it's gold, so it's, you know, probably going to bring close to 1,000.
Got a shipwreck sort of pedigree or not?
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think whose it is actually. To add to the flavour after proclamation coins, we have quite a few proclamation coins, silver pieces of 8, and a few other gold ones. Not a major collection, but then we go into New South Wales Holy Dollars and Dumps, and here's quite a nice dump. It's in a slab, but it's clear, easy to see. Very sharp. I meant to show you one proclamation point. I'll go back to it, one that hasn't been photographed yet. Got a little gouge mark there to the left of 15, the field. Otherwise it's steeply toned, and yeah. All of these dumps have become suddenly unpopular for some reason in the marketplace, whereas years ago we could sell them easily. So I don't know what that's all about. I mean, obviously the value of these things is a lot more than their intrinsic value, their metal value.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to buy them for the silver content, no.
This is Rodney's got to handle very carefully because it's a magnificent specimen of an 8 Escudos. It's proof like feels, really mint condition.
1780, wasn't it?
Beautiful condition. I think I sold that to Paul Worth years ago in 1980 for 4,000 at the time. Oh, when I got it back recently, I thought beautiful. I remember it. He sold it about 1981. So I think I sold it to one of my customers who then passed it on to some friend, and then the friend brought it to me. It's beautiful condition. The fields have got mirror, right, and no marks on it.
Yeah, lovely.
It's a great coin. It was a great coin.
It's close to an ounce of gold in there, is there?
Under an ounce.
A little bit under.
Just a bit under, yeah. But just nice to have something come back you remember handling.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
45 years ago.
He kept it well.
So I'll take that one back. Okay. Then we move to Australian gold. Oh no, Adelaide pounds. Adelaide sales comes first.
That's the Spanish one. Spain, not Brazil. Spain. Or
Spain.
Spanish.
Mexico.
Mexico.
It was
Mexico,
Mexico,
was it?
1780. 8 Escudo.
1780. Okay.
This is from Alan McRae's collection. It's an Adelaide Assay Office ingot. You can buy it for the real value of one. The real one's worth about $500,000 plus. But you can have this one for a couple of grand. I'm being generous tonight.
Is it gold?
It's gold over the top.
Oh. That's what I used to do to pennies.
It's a nice old electrotype. Pretty good one. I think that's the one that was handled by Barry Windsor that sold recently at Heritage. So,
Is that the one?
yeah. Yeah, there's St James actually, that's it. Yeah. See, it says on the back electrode, doesn't it?
So who did those?
Well, they were done quite early in the piece, and there's been later ones done by different people.
What,
straight
done
up.
privately?
No, I think they were done by a professional curator somewhere along the way. I think I remember reading it one time. I've just forgotten who actually did them. But Adelaide ingots are, by their weight, they're not thick like this thing. It's quite thick, but he gives a good story about it, you know, in his display boards. So that's that for him. Then we have his Adelaide pound, where he does have a write-up about the Adelaide Assay Office, Alan McRae. Now his Adelaide pound is one that members of the ANS can afford. I've got it in for 2,000. I mean, the gold's about 1,800.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, that time you bought one, Graham.
I do have one,
Oh, okay.
but it's the worst example.
Well,
I've
upgrade,
it up.
upgrade with this one.
I do have
Hard to focus these days. Anyway, at any rate, you can see his card, nice printed card. A lot of his medals have those printed cards. John O'Connor catalogue. historical medallions. They're too bloody heavy. I didn't bring them out there. They're mostly exhibition medals in London and that. But he seemed to scrounge around and get a lot of stuff from bank managers and that. He's got the bank managers Inkwell and this and that. And Bathurst.
Another mini Mick Rond.
Well, he's sort of, yeah, he's always interested in the story. Particularly shipwreck coins, he has a lot of those. Relating to where they were found. And, well, if you didn't like the quality of that one.
Alan collected everything, didn't he? I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't just coins, it was everything.
Yeah, he collected Chinese coins too, I can tell you. He put those on boards.
Sharp, isn't it?
It's starting to become common, this.
Well, this is a really nice example.
You've had better?
Yes, this is in at 30,000. It's a really nice one. Mint and bloom on it on both sides. I bought one in 1964 from Seabees for £40.
The good old days.
I sold it at Gray's, I think. For, I think, $800. I bought one at Sotheby's, a cracked eye one, for £310. That set me back.
Probably a week's wages, huh?
Oh, a lot more than that. In fact, I don't think I had wages.
They're pretty good.
How do you put the relativity to, what do you compare it with, that, you know, you bought it for here, but how much was a house in those days, sort of thing?
It's true. Well, I can tell you, nearly 20 years ago, I sold my silver coin hoard for $1 million. And I worked out the other day it was worth 10 million. Why didn't I keep it? I've got all this space, I just thought it's in the road, I need money.
Yeah.
You can't make money that easily. I think that's what's happened probably to the market. Everyone's speculating and some people are going to get caught. People gamble, don't they? Sorry, I put those there, I put that there, Doesn't matter about the order. Let's get hot on that gadget too. You'll burnt the tape. Okay, here's an 1855 Sydney Mint sovereign. We'll start the Australian gold section. First year, stuck here in Macquarie Street. Opposite, down the road a bit.
Down the road a bit, yeah. Lovely building too.
And that's a nice example. Bought from Monetarium. Still came in its holder. We mount the holders next to the coins so that people have got them, the provenance.
55.
55. Get your facts right, Rodney.
1855.
55.
Okay,
He's a bit deaf, I think.
I am actually.
What brought that on?
Old age.
Oh, don't tell me I've got that. If I get deaf, you can shoot me. 'Cause I know how frustrating you trying to talk to deaf people.
And all these deaf people, they
I've
won't
got
put
the same problem.
You know, they just don't, you don't put yours in either much, do you?
One of mine doesn't even work anymore.
Well, there you go.
Sounds
see?
like my mother-in-law. So,
That's nice.
that's a nice 1870 mint condition. No marks, full mint bloom, no wear. Bought from Monetarium. I probably auctioned it originally. But they've been a bit soft, these Sydney Mint sovereigns. I've had an Indian guy whose father has a hoard of them, deals in Roman coins, and his prices are too high. We just couldn't get them away the last couple of sales. Let's hope this one goes all right. I think I've got 3,000 on this.
That's a nice coin. But a fairly common gold.
With the gold price going up, will that help?
Well, it makes them relatively like you're only paying 1,000 premium for the coin. If you melt it, you'll get 2,000 back for the gold or something.
Yeah.
It's theoretically, you know. That's the ultimate choice for Ross.
It's the ultimate choice in a bag to show.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
It's not a Duro cargo, so he doesn't want it.
I remember the Duro cargo, all right. So after the Australian gold, we got quite a lot of Australian gold. I mean, it's sovereigns and half sovereigns. Very strong on sovereigns. A lot of lovely shield sovereigns. Every date, I think, except maybe in 1872. I noticed, and some in multiples. And then St George's in nice condition, Queen Victoria's. And then we've got bulk lots of sovereigns, you know, where there might be 20 or 15 in a lot. Quite a few of them, because you can't spread it out too much, people fall asleep. You know, you've got to be awake to buy properly those lots. So we go after, before the night session, we'll have in the afternoon the tokens and historical medals, and in amongst the tokens there's a crackerjack one. Belonged to one of our earliest members, Sir Marcus Clark.
Oh, that's a good
It
one.
was bought by Stan Lipscomb at the Marcus Clark sale in 1954 for Mr Wythes, who was a member and used to help Stanley Lipscomb. And it came up when I sold the Wythes collection in 1981. And we sold it in sale 79 for 79,000 hammer.
Wow.
It's a ripper. It's a tiny little thing,
Yeah. That's sweet, yeah.
but it's the finest one known.
Yeah, lovely.
What's the estimate?
50,000. So there's a loss for someone if it only brings 50,000. But with competition, it could bring 100,000. But sale 79 was a strong month. Belinda Downey bought it there. That's all.
Oh, she was going to buy it back.
Maybe. Let's hope she's listening.
That's what she likes, that type of thing.
Certainly a nice one.
Oh, it's a ripper. Yeah. I was lucky to get it, I suppose. Just our goodwill, I guess. I don't know what. Chaps had it for a long time. Okay, so that's the highlight of the tokens, which is not a big section, but there are a lot of interesting things in the sale. Can't have everything good every time. Amongst Australian Commonwealth coins that kick them off as patterns and proofs, there's this 1919 penny type 3 square Kookaburra penny. We haven't had a 1919 for a while. It's in lovely condition. It was originally sold for 75,000, but it's in at 35,000. Mint condition, no bad toning, really nice. That's the first of the square pennies and halfpennies by date, around 19. Belinda Downey's got a complete set going up for the first time along. She's offering, I believe. I read it in the coin review. And I know the 1920 halfpennies, the rarest. I once sold one at a time for 15,000. When I sold it for her, it went for 425,000. Sale 85. So you can pick the right things. You've got to pick the right timing. But are we in it for the money or the love? Well, we're all in it for the love in the Numismatic Society. The British Numismatic Society dealers used to be frowned upon. Peter Mitchell used to cop that flag. He's telling me. Anyway, you've got to have dealers if you want to collect coins. They locate them for you. So we've got a few proofs of the 1938 set from Owen Fleming's collection. I noticed the boys have typed from my writing for 1935. I've got to change that date to 38. It's a full set, 2 bob down to Halfpenny. And he's had it all this time. He brought it up for me to have, but I didn't find it to show it. In amongst the other proofs is a 1955 halfpenny that was bought from Roberts.
So, excuse me, the 16 set came in a little
Blue
box, right?
Yeah.
The 38 set, was that boxed at all? No.
No, they were wrapped up. They were done for H.G. Williams, most of those. This is where this one came from. Owen Fleming got it from H.G. Williams. Back in,
Was he the Melbourne dude?
no, Dunedin. Dunedin in the New Zealand Coin Company back in the late 30s. Don't you remember him?
No. What saying? Williams.
With H.G. Williams. Famous. He got the sets made. The 38 set, 34 set. When I bought Dale's, he bought William's business. And he had a lot of his spares and leftovers.
Did he ever come over for fairs here? No, dead.
Oh, dead long before that.
Yeah, right.
He would
Missed.
have died in the 40s. I think he died in. He was crying. Dale said when I took his coins, the old boy had tears in his eyes when I took his collection. I bought it, and I saw it written up because Dale bought it for his son. I've got the document in one of my catalogues. Sale 31. You'll look up that.
That looks as that nice.
It is. I've got 1,000 on it.
No carbon spots.
No, it's 1,000. You've got to buy these things, Ross. Not just look at them. Buy them.
I'm doing that. Right.
Unleash the wealth you've got.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
I shouldn't have gone on to Australia, but we'll move around a bit. This is a nice florin. I'm advertising Joe Detley's business in Roberts here. The bloke bought it from me. Nice 10 florin, isn't it? Joe can buy it back now. I always reckon they were a great looking coin, the way they struck them. That's our first coinage of the Commonwealth of Australia.
Yeah.
1910 silver. Minted in London. We didn't mint in Australia till 1916 with Melbourne. The silver coins, the Commonwealth coins.
It's very nice, isn't it? Beautiful condition.
Yeah. They're coins you want to buy. I don't think they'll go down in value. Australian Commonwealth, and some of the deals say, oh, it's a dead and all that. You need to have gems. It's uncle junk, as Stuart Wright always used to say. But not that he buys too much. Perfect junk. You might just sell that. You're looking at a 1946 penny. You know why that's a significant year, which I didn't realise at the time when I had the newspaper run. I used to get them for $3 each. I'd get $3 for them. That's the year I was born. And Doc Matheson, who was the treasurer of the society one time, had a little hoard of about 3 or 4 or 5 of them in full gold and mint red. I ended up getting one of those. Well, I got rid of it. We're only custodians of these things, and sometimes you like to brag about them, hold them for a while, sometimes for too long. But that's a nice 46 penny. Once a penny's been handled a bit, it loses that mint bloom. And he paid a good price for it. The chap who bought it, he paid 1,000 for Roberts for that. I've got 1,000 on it. Please bid on it. I need to sell these things. Yeah, there's a very nice, it came in late, and the more I look at it, the more I think, oh, this is probably a specimen coin. 1924 shilling. Blue fly. It was nice tone. I reckon it could be a specimen. It's in at 1,500, I think. You can jump into that, Ross. Once upon a time you were interested in good Australian coin. The silver colour. Coin quality gets a mention in this sale because one of the boys has catalogued the first dollar, last dollar note thing issued by the coin quality. amongst the illustrious names like Sherwood and others. Catalogues are worth reading if anybody's bothered to. We spend a lot of time typing them up, writing them up. That's a nice coin. Not one that I know. I don't think I've handled it before. I may have. It's not a proof to me, but it's not catalogued as a proof.
Ooh, that's good.
That's the key date, 1932.
Yeah.
I told the bloke, I'll put 2,000 on that. He said, is that all? I said, a lot more. I said, well, yeah, we'll see how it goes. He's in his late 80s, this guy too. He lives near
Hard
the
coin to
city.
get, but
He's had good
this
coins.
condition is beautiful.
He wandered up. He probably bought it from Barry Windsor or someone donkeys years ago. Nice coin. I mean, I can remember selling these things for over 10,000 each, and the market's not there now for those prices. What's wrong?
People don't know about
Cost of
it.
living.
No,
Old
I don't
people
think so. Not every-
would know,
all
but-
the younger sets into Australian $2 pieces.
We've got those in the sale too. We've got a bag of some of them, and we've got a couple of the red poppies in the original card holders, $200 each. Yeah,
Well, if I win Powerball on Thursday, I'll get it.
we have a collection of convict love tokens in the sale, drawn by Paul Ware down near Camden Way, and you can't see them easily. I might give you the one that's clearest to see first. I think it's clear to see. Yeah. They're usually promised to pay 1837, so stipple engraving, it's pretty low. This was an industry in those days. Anybody getting transported got imprisoned. They got a token mocked up so that they could leave it with their loved one when they departed it, so you wouldn't forget them. You go the other side, it's like going to bloody Mars or something today. Will we ever come back? Will you ever see you again? So it was a very big thing in the late 18th century, particularly the early 19th century. A lot of the pennies were shaved down to create them. And this guy Paul Worth's done a lot of research on his. He's got about 20 odd these love tokens, the biggest offering we've had. The biggest seen since Tim Millett's collection was sold to the National Museum of Australia in Canberra for a lot of money.
Isn't that 27? You said 37.
Expensive, isn't it?
What wasn't who am I trying to think of? A member in South Australia who wrote a
Peter
book.
Lane.
Yeah, he collects those, doesn't he? Or
Yeah.
did.
Well, hopefully he'll watch the YouTube presentation of this and get excited. Come over for the sale. Good to see him.
Rear dear.
Museum of Sydney was buying some of these things
Remember
for a while,
me.
but I think they've stopped spending. If someone could rev them up and say these unique things are coming up at Nobles, you've got to buy them. Go into the museum and tell them.
Oh well, I wonder if Maria Dear did remember him. or he got down here 7 years later as out of sight, out of mind.
You're a skeptic, Rodney. Love was true in those days. Well, I don't know what's on this one. But a lot of them are hard to see, especially with the lighting. You've got I think there's a figure the other way around.
Is that way around?
English pennies, are they?
Yes. Surely you know this
Yeah,
series.
there's a figure there.
Never owned them.
No, you're very narrow-minded, just into postal notes and bloody half
Yeah,
song.
We're excited today when one at auction, a postal note.
Oh yes, there's the
Did you
figure.
buy one in Vin Patel's
I can
office?
see the seated
No.
figure now.
Yeah.
The Society's auction.
Oh, good.
You
There's
missed out.
there's
Well, I don't collect them particularly, only
There's
to buy
the
them for
head.
you. But I did illustrate one in our sale. It's from Western Australia, 1929.
You've got one.
It's in the sale.
Right, that's good.
But I'm putting it in with documents or something.
Okay.
So you've got to look for it.
Where the one I got today that's important is that I used as currency in the Second World War for a very short period, a few months.
What state?
It's English,
Oh, English.
so it should be in
We only
all
got
the
it in Australia.
English paper money books, but it's not.
No. Well,
Fantastic,
you're a fount of knowledge on those.
fantastic piece.
Thank God you got something for a reasonable price. One of the days of a big half sovereign sale.
Well, I'm working on it.
Anyway, another interesting the Paul Ware collection, there's another person who can sign some as well. So we have a very good offering of those. And historical medals all the way through. A lot of Alan McRae's that he had on displays. And then we've got a collection from a guy who's not named, but he's put together a very good collection of theatre tickets and passes. Where have I got this one? Oh,
Another
this
Mark Freel.
this is a beautiful No, these are very good. I collected these in sale 61. You would have seen these. And then Paul Weathers has done a nice book, token book 3 on these. But this is a beautiful example with the spink
William and
envelope
Mary.
of William and Mary. So it's copper. It's got a bit of original mint bloom. And on the other side,
Theatre
dated
Royal.
1694, I think. Amazing piece, eh? Theatre Royal in London. Look at the condition. Oh, 1684. So, no, it's not William and Mary, it's Charles II. I think, right?
84.
1684.
That's before William and Mary.
It's for the first gallery. Now I had one in used condition.
Just after James II.
This one's pedigree is interesting because it comes from Spinks in the envelope, and these were all acquired from Spinks originally by Bill Wright, who was a member of our society, and we sold his collection to his family back in sale 89. It's the catalogue 89 Part B, which has a shop front on the front cover, because they had a shop up in Clarence Street, and specialised in metals, nickel. So Bill Wright travelled and he bought from Spinks, and I bought originally, but I could never buy the bloody theatre tickets. The daughter wouldn't sell them to me, the wife first of all, and then the daughter. So I don't know what happened, how they got onto the market, but this bloke had them, and he didn't even know that he's been buying. He said during COVID he sort of just spent time buying all these things on the internet and that. So I'd be interested.
I don't think he's heard the Carol Pratley saga token, the appreciation token.
No, that's all right.
Just for the record, that can't be William and Mary there. That's got to be Charles.
It's
and
Charles.
Catherine.
That's what I said.
Again.
Sorry, you're deaf. I did correct.
Yeah. But
When I saw the date, straight up.
Not what you've written there.
1684, Charles II and Maria or something, is it?
But it's William and Mary on
No,
the image, isn't it?
no.
So
was
it's
his wife Catherine of
William,
Braganza?
William had a terrible nose. This one's got a better nose. There's different
so
shapes.
it's Charles
Ursula.
Charles and
Charles II.
Yes.
And presumably the other portraits of his wife. We're not
Charles
quite sure
the
I've forgotten
Second.
who she was.
And who was the lady friend?
Ursula.
Not Nellie Gwyn, but
Not Nell Gwyn. No, that was the unmentionable one.
Cleopatra.
Who was his wife? Was it
he had
Who,
his lady friend was the one who became the Britannia on the pennies, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Catherine of Braganza. I'm pretty sure that's Charles II's wife.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah. This is King Street Theatre in London. Now, this is not in Wither's book. No, I wondered how rare it is. It was bought from Spink because the guy had a photocopy of the original invoice from Spink. He bought it in 1952 for, I think, about £7.10. 1952, more than a bloody English crown. I mean, these things are great. This is a great collection. We've got to get the word over to England. People, these are in this sale, not to be missed. And Mr. Cooper or Bearer to the house before the curtain, but to any part of the house. So you could sit anywhere. You could sit in the front or the back. Or,
So we know roughly when that was dated?
Oh, no, I think it's probably
18th?
18th century. But it's not, I don't know why it's not in Withers.
I wonder if they queued up to these things.
Mr.
Like
Cooper
they do for the
to
cricket
any
and
part
the
of the
football.
house.
Oh, they did. It was a big thing. People, I'll show you some now. This guy, Bill Wright, he was a known keen collector. I know I couldn't buy the collection in 1973 when I wanted it, and when we auctioned it, she still wasn't selling it, and she had a place in the Ascles. So I don't know whether they've lost it or they know it's gone. Baroness Burdett Coots. Well, you know the name Coots and banking in that, so that's who it is. She's got box 4 at the other side. I'll tell you what theatre it is. I think it's Theatre Royal or Opera. If I take my time, we'll be here all night, won't I?
Okay.
8:30.
All right.
Try and speed up. It just takes Rodney a long while to do all the
Yeah,
literature.
well, that's very interesting items.
Well, we're
Yeah,
going to get the YouTube so that everyone can see it on YouTube.
The Lyceum Theatre. Go to the morning session, 1878. So Cootes was a big name in British banking, I think.
I can't remember the name, but you're probably right.
At any rate, Baroness she was. So he was a baron. Probably one of the rich people of the world. This next one from the collection is in silver, which is not listed anywhere. That's why it's interesting to show these.
Oh, yeah. James Thomas, number 11.
Proprietor of rent charge of £50 per annum, transferable ticket number 11, James Thomas. Isn't that interesting? £50 per annum. It's like, what would that be like spending today? 50,000.
£50 in gold, it would be 50 sovereigns or guineas, or
Yeah.
depending on what date. That's a lot of money. When money was gold and gold was money. Good times. If you had it.
The other side tells us which theatre it is. Theatre Royal Drury Lane. Free admission. So you just show that and in you go.
That's silver?
Yes. Well, you're seeing things now that you wouldn't like to ever see.
Is there a date on it?
No, unfortunately. I've got to work it out.
It's got to be 18th century again, rather
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah,
copper
18th
plate.
century. 18th century silver, please.
What, 18 something? You reckon?
18th century, 1700.
17,
You know, 18th century.
1870.
No,
No, 19.
Is it
17.
18th century.
18th century.
So that's 17.
17 something.
Captain Cook's time, mate. Remember him?
Yeah. Very nice.
I'm glad you like it, Rodney. When are you going to buy one?
It just depends on my credit.
Unlimited for you.
We don't have to buy them. Come in and see them.
This lot's been meticulously written up by a keen collector. Sure, remain nameless. Football fobs. Once not worth a lot, but now that gold's gone up, they're worth something. It's about $84 a gram, 9 carat gold. There's a few grams there. I think we've got $1,000 on that lot. All to the same person, and one by Balmain Fernley. Now, the Sunlight Cup is Lever Brothers. And this Lever Brothers, my father worked there for a little while, but Gilbert Heidi was a big shot there, and also the bloke who was chairman, and I sold his coin. I'm trying to think of his name now, escapes me. This is what age does to you. He used to come to me in Martin Place. We built him a good collection. He had tokens he bought. We built him a great collection of Australian, which he later sold for us. Interesting firm, Lever Brothers. Still going, of course.
English company, isn't it?
Yeah. It's got a place in England, Sunlight. Something to do with that. I don't know where they are. But Balmain Fernley, I don't know what the Fernley stands for. Must have been a suburb, was it?
Balmain Fernley Football Club. Okay.
Worth researching. The collector has written up on his different lots that are in the sale neatly, and we've preserved them, and including there's an album of beautiful paper and celluloid badges, you know, for the Red Cross, charities and things like that. Unique collection, really. I spent all day on a Sunday doing that.
Did you?
Yes. All day. I got excited.
I bet there were some things in there I've never seen before.
That's right.
Should get double commission on that.
And this is the cricket club, Sydney Cricket Club. Cricket ground, sorry. Dated 1905, 6, 1907. Gaunt's made the first 3 in London, and then there was Gaunt's made it in Sydney. The final one. Which is interesting. So Gaunt set up a branch in Sydney, I'd say.
So are they plated or gold?
They're enamel. They're silver. Each one had a member's number on it, and those numbers on the right are the member's number, 2,400. So I don't know whether they started with 4 digits, but the same guy owned the 2 on the right.
These things, what's on the bottom, it's on the reverse.
Yeah,
So
it's easy to. You don't have to photograph the back if you know what it is, because I don't think you can see them. You can flip them up and look at them when they're out of the packet.
When they're out of there, yeah.
Anyway, that's those. I catalogued a collection of Irish medals. I was dreading cataloguing for an old collector from the US who loves Irish.
Here's one for you, John.
He loves Irish, and I've had them there for a while, and oh God, I've got to do this. Then I realised that each medal had that much bloody silver in it, with the silver price got up to about $170 an ounce. I'm thinking some of these are 2 ounces each. They're worth money just for their silver, and they're beautiful pieces of art. I just thought I'd show you the Irish heart, the Royal Agricultural Society of Ireland.
Royal Agricultural Society.
Eh? Lovely, isn't it? It's a good collection of these. There's a collection of unofficial farthings formed by the Alexander collection, and that's a very prominent collection of tokens, and that's in the sale, painstakingly catalogued by Mr. Noble, the last man standing to do these things. I'm sure.
How many lots in this sale?
2,770.
Small.
Well, a lot of lots have a lot of items in it. I defy you to come and view every lot and study it, every piece, which you should do. Stayed in Sydney for a few days, just looking at coins all the time.
11.
Incidentally, that our cards always show a Melbourne office. Our Melbourne office closed at the end of last year. Gerhard's 87, not well. Jill's 70 and tired and wanted to retire, so the decision was made. And Jill helped fix things up there, and I tried to get a dealer to take it over so we don't waste the fit out that we've got there. So all these things happen. It'll happen to me one day, believe it or not, but most of you people will have gone by then.
thanks very much.
By J. Woodhouse and Jones of Dublin.
Come again.
Coins make you happy. If you enjoy them, it gives you a long life.
Getting rid of them doesn't make you happy, though.
AD
Oh, well, I told you about old Williams. He cried when he signed in the hospital bed the collection over to Dale for £1,000. Had everything in it. Had proof 1935 penny and acres of about 30 pairs. I bought all those things in 1976. Much later I was dealing with Dale in 71. He used to talk about the old boy. He was a boxing guy. He used to box, Williams. Must have been a very enterprising fellow to get the Melbourne Mint to produce proof coins for collectors. There's no one in Australia doing it. That's a box set that came in from a member of the public. British 1927 set, George V. He came to the throne in 1911. So I don't know what this was in 27, the beginning of the 4th coinage. The based coinage, it's 50% silver. But it's a nice specimen set in the original box. I just thought I'd show you that because how many of you have got one of those sets?
Up in that condition.
The set looks like the box for the New Zealand coins in 1935. So they modelled it on that box.
What
That
date,
had
what date did you say it was? again?
27.
27. And that's when they started half silver and
No, they started earlier.
earlier. Okay.
I've got a collector who won't buy half silver. He only wants, lowest he'll take is 800 fine. But he's a fanatic, he hoards it.
So Australia went in half and half 1946. Right?
Yeah.
David Bretts were well into it.
People hoarded coins then. People who knew hoarded the old silver coin. And they did it in 1920, well 21. That's why we had the 1921. I remember Colin did a bit of work on it. We had a hoard of coins put away in 1921.
This is Gresham's law in action. Basically, you hoard the good stuff and you spend the bad stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
All money's evil, some people would say. Right, so that's... what order I'm going to go through these.
Polish gold.
I'll... oh, we got a florin here. I think it's 1913 florin.
Good year, especially for the ANS.
Yeah, well, I think you better buy this and put it in a bimetal thing. A special one for the former president. Don't ruin the coin. 1913. It's nice. I think I put 500 on it. I've seen them sell for over 10,000, of course, uncirculated. There's one guy's got a very good collection of Australian coins, but he paid so much they can't be sold. And yet he's a billionaire, so I don't know why he's worried, but he is sick.
We'll see what to do with it. Pass it on to his
Well, he
kids.
said, why can't I get my... The dealer who sold them to him, because get cops this, he said it's better to leave it alone, wait till he passes on.
Mr. Duff.
Yeah. Beautiful coins.
Yeah, I saw them.
Did you? Must have thought you were a target.
We always tell,
You're in that market.
anytime
coins.
anybody asks you what's the value of something is, it's what somebody's prepared to pay. I mean, basically, supply and demand.
Yeah, I don't know why he's worried about it. He gave me a lot of grief over the New Zealand collection. Same guy. I built him a beautiful note collection and sold it for him in the early 80s. He's from Sabah.
It's a nice one too.
Beautiful cartwheeling mid-luster on a 27. The dies weren't in great shape by then, but that's got nice original surface. Thought you'd like to see it and afford it. It's not dear.
So the Canberra florins were, what was they, 2 million at that?
A lot, yeah. Every,
Was this a reduced minge?
no, I think it was still big mintage. I think the Canberra florins were hoarded a lot. Our first
That's
canoe.
right. This is
Most
very
skills
good.
in one of all.
The Canberras, you still see them in mint condition.
Well,
I
they're
remember
now,
letting Stewie Wright take some facility, he gets bloody about, well, I said, yeah, you can have them. 5 uncirculated, beautifully toned mint Canberras. Opened up the tissue and there they were.
silver value of them now is
Well, they're up.
$40.
Yeah.
That's the silver.
So anybody like the koala, we've got a date set of half-ounce platinum koalas. I think there's 1988 and 89 that goes 1996 or something right through to about 2004. Different pictures of koalas on each one. I don't think too many people would have bought these platinum coins. They come in their original boxes, but they're mounted up like this for security and everything, and then you get the box with it. We usually mark on the card with case, or with cases. So you'll be aware of that, Rodney, at the viewing. You'll be working hard this time.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Can't do Wednesdays.
I know, Meals on Wheels or something. You're a good man. I'll be looking for your services one day.
I don't service your area. Sorry. Only the Manly area.
Oh dear. I'll have to move again.
Excuse me, I've got to go and get another piece of paper. I can use the back of one of these.
Oh, okay. Am I showing too many?
No, no.
Quarter to.
What's the time?
9:15.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I think we better finish it. in 15
finish
minutes.
soon.
Okay, the another collector has given me a lot of gold coins. Oh, this is the one from a one Langeni, Swahili land, independence. So that's an interesting piece. I think this is from Dr. That's cool.
No, 68.
These are from
That
the,
was.
these are from the guy who had the
What's the one? Lilangan.
yeah, hard to say, isn't it? I remember Max Stern having these on show in his shop in the late 60s. These are early issues of modern gold coins. Spectacularly expensive even then. You'd be surprised with the estimates now with the Goldings and all what they're 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. Again, they come with their cases.
Trying to give the Cougaranda a run, are they?
Well, no, this is all done much before Krugerrands were even invented. This is the Rhodesia set, independent set, 1966.
Oh, right.
£5, pound and £1/2. Yeah, this is his collection. Doctor used to talk about Doctor because the surname's Doctor. Dr. Hans Doctor. He lived in Johannesburg. That's why he's got these South African gold coins.
So this was that UDI or 66?
Yeah, Ian Smith was in the throne.
Right.
It's still got the Queen on it.
Yeah,
And they changed later to take the portrait off.
17 on the throne that long, 1966. Oh yes, in 50. Yeah. No, really,
It's a new series you can switch to with your minions so that you can start buying modern gold and reflect on the rulers.
You can't get excited about modern gold.
I can. Feel the weight of it. Every time you catalogue it, it's money. You catalogue something for $80 or something, and spend about $50 worth of your time on it. I need to be paid like lawyers.
officially it's not money, but we all know it is. Officially it's just
Which one's this, Rodney?
Also 1966, Kenya.
Ah, Kenya as well. Jomo Kenyatta. I didn't pick them all out, there's quite a lot of them in the sale.
Mm. 1,000.
You remember the Mau Mau terrorists and everything, Kenya?
Yeah,
But he was a freedom fighter,
freedom fighters, that's right.
not a terrorist.
Sounds a bit like DJ.
So these were effectively made for
100.
collectors and not circulating.
That's right, yeah. But very limited issues, and they were lovely coins. Produced, a lot of them produced at Royal Mint or the South African Mint.
Okay, so it's
It's just nice to have this
100.
collection.
250 and 500.
Shillings, aren't they?
You know, the current ones are cedis, but I don't know what they would have been then. Shillings, perhaps.
That's the Chinese Yunnan province. Gold, $20. I think it's been $20. Not sure, I've forgotten. Pity it's been plugged, because if it hadn't been plugged, it would probably be 10,000-15,000. So you can pick it up cheaply, get over gold. See if the Chinese bid for it. It's always interesting when Chinese stuff comes up. Sometimes the auctioneers have to call out a much higher number than the original estimate. This next one is the German East Africa 15 rupiah.
Oh, yes, that's it, coins.
Made at Tabora in East Africa. It's got a T half under it, the date, and there are a couple of varieties of this, just die variations.
Right in the middle.
What year?
1916.
Right in the middle of the First World War.
Well, they had to produce their own. They were cut off from Germany.
Yeah, shortages always. In wartime you get a lot of emergency issues. These are particularly interesting. I mean, they're rare, but I saw recently someone had about bloody 15 of them in their sale. Couldn't believe it. Major sale in Germany.
15 reckon.
European.
R-U-P-I-E-N.
Now we're coming to some other interesting coins in the collection. Will interest our young friend from India. He's got to save his pennies now to buy Indian gold.
P, not a T. P for Peter. Root, isn't it?
What?
Sorry.
What is it you say? T it is, isn't it,
A
mate?
P, yes.
T.
T, is it?
Tabora. T. Tabora. T.
Sure. No, European.
Oh, rupiah. No, you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the mint mark.
No, no, no.
Two deaf people trying to work something out.
Rupian. R-U-P. Okay.
Right, good. Here's the start of a few little Indian gold coins he had. A lot of these things come to us because the people are deceased and they leave it to their families and the children decide to sell.
15 rupees.
So that's a nice coin, 1918.
Sure, yes.
And that's a currency coin, would you believe? They did sovereigns in 1918 in India as well. In Bombay, there's one of those in the sale. But this is a rare piece. They usually bring in that condition around 5,000. King and Emperor.
Yeah.
King and Emperor, that's right.
King and Emperor. The Empire.
That's where we had our British Empire from, the fact that he was Emperor of India.
And there's Queen Victoria in the younger days, by William Wine, a gold mower of 1841.
Nice coin.
Nice design.
Yeah.
Leo the Lion, which I am.
Entirely English design. It was one of the Wyans, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
designed that one, yeah.
Things were set out more evenly, spacious, spaced properly, not too crowded. Nice
Was
work.
that an overdate, that one?
No, 1841. No overdate. What are you looking at?
Something there.
What's happened to the one of the date? It just bumped, I think, Tony, halfway up. It's got
I think it's
a
a
bump.
I think it's a fold of plastic or something. Yes, I know. I can see what you're saying. It looks like an overdate.
It has a stop after the date. Full stopper. Anyway, you can come to the viewing and look at it carefully. Rodney will serve you.
There you are. You can see with the serif on the top, on the one.
Yeah, we have variations in the 4. That's the 4 without a serif.
It's a bigger
Never
coin.
had that one in my collection.
Roy von Bock had about 8 of them, didn't we? We had the auction a few
Yeah.
years ago.
It's a bigger.
So it wasn't an overdate for.
It's
No.
a bigger coin or heavier coin than a sovereign. It's about
Yes.
1.5 sovereigns or something. Yeah.
Now this is a nice gold coin of Tibet. Mark III will have one of these. We had it on the front cover, you remember. So this is a nice thing to have. They're worth about 3 or 4 or 5,000. Forget what they call it. Yeah, a couple of variations. That's a nice condition, this one.
Maybe these things need to be sold on a numismatic premium only, so that you don't sell them by the dollar, sell them by the premium dollar over bullion, and then you weigh it at the time. Well, you already weighed it, pre-weighed, but you look up what the value of bullion is at the day it's sold, and then add the premium and they bid on, and that's the price they pay. Plus buyer's premium, of course.
Why are you complicating life?
Yeah, you sound like a professor.
Well, maybe, but
I know,
it's always nice to know what you're paying for the underlying metal as well as what you're paying above that. And of course, you can do
young
those
friend
sums
from
in your
India
head.
knows you have to pay a lot more than gold value for those coins. Now this one he hasn't seen before. It's 5 rupees brute, Queen Victoria, 1879. It's in the old KM book at 15,000.
Don't go too close, we get out of focus.
1879, it's like a portrait of Victoria on the...
Yeah, it's like some of the quarter rupee dies we used. Interesting little coin. I thought it was a nice little gem in the collection.
Where was it minted?
I think I put an estimate of 10,000.
Minted
Minted
where?
in Calcutta. They had 2 mints operating in Calcutta and Bombay. But it looks like a restrike. I mean, I don't know.
Looks like
Well,
a 3, doesn't it, Pavilion?
So
The 9 looks like $1.03.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
thought it was
the
a 3,
shadow.
it's a 9.
So they have their own engravers, or the
yeah, the raw
No,
mint.
just-
raw
just
mint?
showed
Raw
it.
mint would have supplied
Supplied the dyes, eh?
the old versus cameo.
Queen Victoria with the crown. Empress. She was the first.
The
Empress
previous
of
5
India.
rupee just had Victoria Queen. So this is
Queen Empress,
A rarity.
Victoria Empress.
it is a rarity. Many people from India will be bidding on this online. Be interesting to see what it goes for. I also have another interesting coin in the sale, which is an 18/6 and no final mark 1 rupee, original pattern for the British India rupee of Queen Victoria from the Wodak collection. It's in at 10,000. It's unpriced in the books. Printmore had one, but it was circulated and knocked about a bit. This has got mint red and beautiful.
They look far better than on the screen. Should come and view. God help us.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's
That
a
is
brilliant coin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
it's a lovely coin.
Oh,
And for you, it's half sovereign size.
profit no damn.
Here's one from Madras Presidency, East India Company, English East India Company. I found that interesting.
English East India Company.
And it was England that founded the EIC, of course. But they spell it out there on that coin. I think it's probably the only place where it's spelled out. Sure. The date of that coin's 1820 or something. Well, what's the denomination on it? It's on the ticket.
Motor, isn't it?
Yeah, Moa, 1820, yeah. Now, interesting, Rodney, if you look down at the bottom of that ticket, you'll see the name Keith Mitchell. He was president of the Numismatic Society. I thought it was Keith. I think it's Keith. Bloody writing that people do. Keith Mitchell, past president of the South African Numismatic Society. So this chap in Johannesburg has picked this coin up with that ticket. He's got another one as well, the third motor, which I don't think I got out.
Right.
Oh, I bloody will do. I do, indeed. So you can see the fame It was sunk. So we've got a good theme on shipwreck coins in the sale, including Gilt Dragon, Batavia.
This one was his as well.
That's the third novel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad we had an Indian visitor here.
Yeah. You've got all this stuff, haven't you?
If he's the son of a Maharaja or something, he might have a chance. The Nizam of Hyderabad.
Where am I going to find the money?
The Nizam of Hyderabad or someone. I used to deal with some Indian dealers of character many decades ago, including Partha
So-
Banerjee.
English East India Company. Okay.
Partha Banerjee once went and examined the 1,000 Moa gold coin in Switzerland. 1,000 Moa. The British Museum has a 200 Moa. This is a 1,000 Moa gold coin, which was they were trying to sell for about 8 to 10 million 30 years ago. I remember him describing it. I think he did to go and see it in Switzerland. He might have been before your time, David. Partha Banerjee used to. Ross would have seen him. Remember? He had the 18 Perth half sovereigns and he used to come from go to Spinks all the time. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's another dealer now who does a lot of Indian coins. He does the company for a long time.
Somewhere around.
And for those of you who are nearby neighbour, you might know this Nepal. These coins are of different thicknesses, so they're obviously of different denomination. One's a single and one's a double. You know your Nepalese shoes, don't you, Rodney?
Nepal. Home of the Gurkhas. These from Mark or someone else?
No, these are from this collector, Hans Doctor. His surname's Doctor. Doctor is his surname.
Doctor.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were joking about, because one of them is a doctor, Doctor. But he was Hans Doctor of Johannesburg. You've got to know how to, I mean, you look them up in the book, or you go on the internet. These days the young people, go on the internet and they find out everything. You don't need a library, you just, now it's getting to the stage you put a coin down in front of the camera and tell you what it is.
So what's the value?
I think they're Moha and two Moha sort of thing. I'm not sure.
Moha.
Mohar, I think. But you've got to look it up in your Kraus Mitchell. You've got a copy, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got to do a bit of homework tomorrow.
No. Don't have time for homework.
Is that also Nepal?
I've got to find time to put these cards in order, I tell you. They want it all done by tomorrow.
So when do you get the catalogue off to the printers?
Oh, very soon. I'll have to get it off to them next week. I don't know how we're going to do it. You got Easter interfering with everything too.
That's right. You want them out before the Easter break so that they can get where they're going.
But a lot of online's important from getting it online because that's where the overseas buyers are. They often say don't send the catalogue anymore. I like to send them to those who send me their catalogue. Kunka still sends me his catalogue. C&G don't send them to me anymore. I don't know why. I suppose because Colin's not here anymore. They used to send them. Just we get a
You've
calendar.
got to keep, you've got to buy
Do they
I
have?
don't buy anything, of course.
That's
They don't. This is the
Do
problem.
they still have catalogues, or is everything
Yeah,
online?
That's right.
No,
They
that's
certainly do.
still have catalogues.
They certainly do.
But you don't need them these days.
Yes, you do. Every bloody time. You want a catalogue to look at, please. Honestly. It's necessary.
I admit there's more in the catalogue
Bill
than there is
Sue,
online.
he'll only want a catalogue, he doesn't want to beat on online. He
But you
wants-
run out of space in your library after
Well,
all.
of course you do. That's
Like
life.
you have, look.
You need to build a mausoleum. If you all pitched together around the world and pitched in money, I could make this permanent. I can't get the libraries from putting up the money. The government should. This library might end up going to Canberra. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I might go and live in Canberra. If we're told where. Well, I might have to stay with the collection down there. I'll have to look after it all the time.
Russian ruble, is it? 10 ruble or 5 ruble? What's that size of it? 5 ruble.
That's showing to you because it's 1889 and it's Alexander III, not the usual Nicholas II.
Yeah.
And Alexander III's coins were slightly larger. They reduced the size under Nicholas II, which was a massive coinage, like sovereigns. One day I had a bloke come to the counter with a wooden box, cigar box. How many 10 rubles he had in there? I think he had something like about 300 or 400.
These were gold coins or gold multiple?
We auctioned them off.
Okay.
10 ruble coins. People take things out of the country if they leave. One thing about coins, they're very solid, you can preserve them easily. They get heavy though. Right, next.
Guess you don't have that many Russian
We have
people
heaps.
coming across anymore.
No, well, our friend got killed in a plane crash with a Russian oligarch.
Oh,
I don't know what happened to him. He was flying his plane. And he used to fly here every sail. Jonathan used to call out, "He's here!" He walked into the room through the auction. Boris. No, it wasn't Boris. What was his name? Konstantin Bakovsky. I miss him. The colour. The man. He'd come in a Hawaiian shirt. He said he lives on the plane. I said, I'm going back to Moscow tomorrow. Or this afternoon. Come in.
Do they have flights direct from here to
Well,
Moscow?
you've got to get into it, mate.
Nah,
You probably had to go via.
pretty disgusting.
That's a
but,
fairly
you
big
know,
one. Is
You
that
probably
a,
have to go via
a
American,
50 cent
yeah.
coin?
whatever.
To think Putin could go on about
How
Iran.
many? 20 or 50? No,
I
not
mean-
20, bigger than 50.
No.
Remember, this is live around the world, Ross.
Oh,
Whatever you
50,
say here.
Yeah,
50
yeah.
franc.
Whatever.
50 franc.
Nice a heavy piece.
You never know who's watching.
Nice
Exactly.
coin, actually. That's probably half an
Well,
ounce.
we really want
Yep.
the Iran soccer team girls to stay here. They're not and bring their families over.
1882.
They stay
Oh, that one?
there.
No, we really think it was
That's exactly right. If they could get out, that'd be right.
If they don't go home, they'll probably bump off the
1882.
families.
Dead right.
Great countries.
Young Queen Victoria. Half sovereign.
1882 Melbourne. Yeah. I just happened to find it there. It's a common date, but there are two in the sale.
Yeah. Well, that
I don't have a lot of young heads. I have
That
1887 young heads.
reminds me of a story that I was going to mention tonight. But I'll show you after this. But I got rather excited this week when some coins arrived. It took me back to a time when I did get excited. When I used to make trips in the afternoons from Greenwich to and do the rounds of the dealers, especially when Jim housed himself down in O'Connell Street. And Jim had a number of these, and I think,
I had about 40 of them.
yeah, I think I paid about $1,200 for one, but I had the choice. And got back in the car, drove across the Harbour Bridge, said, I'm bloody stupid, that is just so nice, I'm going back to get another one. So, back over the bridge to get another one. Well, what's taken place is that these coins or halves arrived because we sold our halves in '89 to buy this property at Smith's Lake. But I'm piecing together another collection of them.
This
As I say,
is the
these
Chinese dollar of
these four are
Republic,
alive.
one of
And
the
I
generals
basically
is
only
there.
buy ones that are
the
better
Dobbers.
than what I had before.
One of the generals, the guy who owns this bought it from our sale
I'm rudely
Years
interrupting,
ago.
so we'll go back to
years ago.
That was just a
And
commercial
it
break.
became,
Did you get the second one?
Oh, yeah. Well, he had 40 of them, he said, but he didn't show me for them.
no, when I first got them, they were priced at about, I don't know, $85 each or something, $75 each.
What, selling them?
I got them in '78.
Well,
Ray sent them up.
yeah, well, I couldn't have paid 1,200, could I?
No. And
I'm lying,
the
sorry.
interesting story is that Stuart Wright got them. But he was
Yeah.
doing stamps then, so he passed them on to Ray. He passed them on to me. I thought, I'll never sell these. I'll have them forever.
Where's that one you just had?
Yeah, there it is. So, nice coin. He bought it for a certain price. Now he wants a lot more than he paid. But he sent it to me from somewhere in the Middle East where he resides. So it's interesting. He came back to us.
That's incredible.
I look at
You got a
Chinese
glass?
coins now and say, is it right? Is it right?
You haven't got a glass on
Well,
it,
some of them sell.
Anybody got a glass?
Now, recent history of the British monarchy is interesting. This coin here is an interesting shape. It's made for Her Majesty the Queen in 2022 for the platinum anniversary. 52 to 22. 70 years. By the way, this sale celebrates our 50 years in business. April 76 through to
Congratulations.
April.
Oh, yeah, we did. Throw it over. Thank you.
Nice proof coin, isn't it, Rodney?
Yep.
Now, she passed away, as you know, later that year or the next year. And
Platinum
her
anniversary.
son Charles became the king. Charles III. I've never actually catalogued the Charles III coin. But I think I did this one. Yeah, I did. Charles III, I should have realised. First time I ever catalogued Charles III.
He's got a British sovereign
That
out
was a
already,
proof
hasn't
one,
he?
was it?
Gold 50
Did
pence.
they produce that for circulation or not?
No,
None.
no, that's a gold proof.
Oh, I see. Right.
50 pence.
Great coin. Worth its weight in gold and more.
Probably the most expensive 50 pence coin around. Says 50 pence there.
She always looks good on the horse. She was very straight back. She had riding a horse. Might have been crouched over in fear. So there's 2023. Can you see his portrait? It's a sovereign.
Yep.
We haven't got far to go.
King Charles Sovereign.
They weren't in there, really, were they?
Never
No.
write the word sovereign.
I've got to
on
put
the
it back in
sovereign.
there.
Look,
This next coin I'm going to show you, this chap had been buying for years from Roberts, I think, the special issues of the Royal Wedding coins in 1981. Ross and I were busy in New Orleans when the wedding was on. But this bloke had collected all these gold coins struck at the Royal Mint for different colonies. Here's one. Not only were they done with normal issues, but this appeared full of fruit. And a number of people full of fruit. I started looking at the front, it's appeared full. It's double weight. So Royal Wedding. Imagine how much gold in it. I think they're $4,000 at least. He was a sensible buyer in that sense. He's kept them all this time. He said. Kingdom of Lesotho. Honouring the royal wedding. We've got 250 melodic. How many have you got one of those?
no, I'll pass.
All you've got is old bread tokens. It's a joke. Aluminium bread tokens.
Well, at least it's gold.
So that's a nice one from Mauritius. Very interesting design, very complicated. Nobody realised what would happen to that couple after that time. You can never predict the future. 1,000 rupees in Mauritius was unbelievable, eh? And it's appeared for.
I don't think the Mauritius rupee was much less valuable than an Indian one, I think.
Yeah, it's just a lovely coin.
Yeah, it is.
And it's got the portrait. Fred Pridmore only collected them if they had a portrait. The marquis cheese me with that. And I like the wording at the bottom of this, Pearl of Africa. 5,000 shillings of Uganda. You remember Uganda and the man who was a dictator there years ago?
Idi Amin.
Well, this is after this.
Idi Amin.
There it is, and this Dr. Milton Obote in 1981. How many people in Australia got that coin? How many people could afford it? But Roberts used to sell it because he did a lot with the Royal Mint. So I think, this guy's been a wise buyer. But I watch a lot of people come here and in the end they say, well, it's time. We've got to downsize. Children aren't interested. You have personal conversations with them about what they've been collecting and that.
That's the.
It's quite interesting
One
what
of the times.
people are doing. So we've always got a market for receiving things. Selling things is a different matter. I'm hopeless at selling things across the counter. That never happens. Very rare. When the people are priced out of the market. The market still, this should prove, this is international market, I think. So I'm going to show two more coins that we hadn't illustrated yet, or photographed, I mean. And they're Rodney, you'll have to handle them carefully because they're expensive. If you drop them, you own it. So William III Golden Guinea. And you'll have to fiddle with it with your hands to show it. Just use your hands, Rodney. You want me to hold it for you? There you go. There's no plastic on it. Well, why has it got that white?
It's the angle, I think, is the.
Just have to get the light right.
Yeah, well, that's not so bad.
Anyway, it's William III Guinea of 1698. See, his nose is bent in the middle, big nose.
They're broken sometime.
And that's the difference with Charles, had a nose that was longer, curved the other way. And that was on that theatre token. Well, I saw the clay joint portrait, I think I really remember, but obviously 1684, it's Charles and Catherine.
Yeah.
1698.
Mary died in 1696, I think, so. That's why she's not there.
This is Queen Anne, 1702.
That's an early one.
First year. I would have preferred
Before
it
the
to have been a
Union.
Vigo or 1703.
That's the big thing with the Queen Anne. The two coins, one before the Union and one after.
Yeah. This is a scarce date. It's in C.B. Spink's book, old edition. I've got it 17,500 sterling in a year. So I expect it to bring, what was it, 12.5 on it. Which is really 12.5 cents only. It's like swapping a few sovereigns. If you've
What
got a
year
border
was it?
sovereign,
1702.
yeah, that's her first year. She had some shillings of 1702. Not many coins of 1702. Shilling, I think, and maybe a sixpence.
So
Half crown, maybe.
that's
No
a,
crown.
sovereign? Oh,
A guinea.
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 Golden guinea, 21 shillings. Where are you from? Oh, look, yep, that's it.
I'm just measuring them. Yeah, they were the same size.
I'd rather have 5 guineas. I did have some bloke who collected 5 guineas and he's died. I don't know what's happened to his coins. His widow hasn't contacted me. This is going back decades, but he's got a crack £9. He bought quite a few 5 guineas. I remember Mr. Liddell at Spinks told me in the 50s, Noble, I'd just sit there and play with the trays of coins. They weren't selling. A whole cabinet full of 5 guinea pieces. The world was different then.
21 shillings.
So there you have some of the coins in our auction. So
What's the big one? Have we seen it?
yeah, that was the proclamation coin,
Oh, right.
Mexico. So you've
The
seen them
very
all.
start.
I'm not going to show you any more.
No, it's time for
Took up a tea.
a cuppa.
I'll just pass this one around.
Ross wants to show me
Because-
some coins he's paid too much for.
Can I ask you a question
What's
while
my
you're doing
Because
that?
unfortunately Jim's never had one quite in quite this condition.
This is a bit of
And-
propaganda.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm really not
Oh,
roasting you
1871, is
because no, it's a 1883.
Oh yeah, they've had good ones of those.
Mm,
They
no,
do. They get a bit rubbed on the portrait a bit.
This one's the finest. And
Who's the judge of that?
me,
Has anybody given you anything?
when I had my set in '89, we had an EF example that went for about 6,000, I believe. But this is superb. And it's
Got a prominence?
I reckon it's Windsor's. I reckon they were Windsor's coins, but I've got to verify that.
Well, they were. He had built the quartermaster collection on.
But this is, I think this is superior to the quartermasters.
Is it? I'll have to-
I'd like to know
Why don't we
who wants coffee tonight?
Well,
Who's for coffee and who's for
Who
tea?
wants coffee?
yes, please, sir.
Yeah, half. Right.
Tony, just put mine in my cup I showed you.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Instant
It's
coffee.
need to
interesting
have a
bidding
coffee?
over is because
Sorry it's been so
at
late.
least I
I
don't
thought it'd be
believe in
finished in
these
half an hour.
slab coins.
I thought it'd be finished in half an hour.
When it's slabbed and
Can't stop
verified
talking.
like this one,
That's
gives
you
a
dictate
bit
how
of
long it
confidence,
takes.
when you buy them. Because,
Well,
you know,
we're having
photos
fun looking
can-
at them.
Yeah, no, they're nice.
Very nice. 63 plus.
All you need is money.
Very good. Ross will have a look at it.
Yeah, it's always the case.
Anyway, look, just so we can move on from the formalities, my next job is to thank Jim for his talk tonight and present him for another one for his collection of certificates. Which I,
Thank you,
so
David.
thanks, a
Much
most
appreciated.
interesting thing.
Yeah, good.
I hope you got some ancient coins and so on eventually in the sale, or not
Yes,
much?
there are. There's a few gold ones, not a lot.
A lot? Okay.
And
I'll have
it depends if you get a collection or not.
Can we have one of you two shaking hands with the?
Yes, I just did, but you missed it. There we
Get
go.
a bit closer.
So a bit closer, yes. Sorry.
We're getting old. We're getting,
No, I'm
doddery.
quite happy.
Thank you.
Thank you, good. So I declare the meeting closed for
Thank
supper.
you. Okay. Thank you, guys. There's no gals here tonight.
I said good night, thank you.
Intriguing the way they mount them.
Oh yes, Mr. Fenton. He didn't stay long. He came and saw us. I'm just going over to the hospital to visit Elkin and have a conversation with him.
What he was here?
He was here in October for his girlfriend's brother's 70 or something.
Could you light back?
Tea or coffee or something like that?
I expect to see him come back
Did you,
and he snuck over
did
to
you
New
enjoy
Zealand.
your night
I
tonight?
saw a dealer over
See a few
there.
things that you wouldn't see
Jeff
elsewhere.
Brown.
That's for sure.
I tried to get
Yeah, you should.
Howard Mitchell
If you've got
bought some
time,
Jim Johnson
when you'll have
had a
a
collection
time
that he
for
sold
public viewing,
for Howard Mitchell
come in and
with Steve and said, "Ah, they had a
sit
great
in the chair,
English gold, including
and have a look at the ones you're interested in, if anything.
Okay, they were so like on
I
my
did
book.
get
They're not all
I
gold
did
and really
You did
expensive,
get
and
it.
other things too. Do you
Dollars
collect mainly
and
Indian
cups
or
and
other? Australian?
No,
mostly
those
Australian coins and,
Yeah, I got these
Fiji.
four.
You realise that doll's the one we had around last time. And she
One of my
didn't give me
friends,
the
he's
okay.
got some photos from
We've gone there through Mark. So
I've probably got a few.
Through Magda.
Yeah.
not Mark, but Mark
If you
Rasmussen.
get a chance to go to the
No.
auction, but there will be online.
There were some
You'll be
good
able to
coins
see it
in
on
here.
the internet.
Yeah. If I'd had more dough, I would have bought more.
Well, the 83, that is a nice looking one there. That's it too. Yeah, I can see the old list is really good. That's where they sometimes are not so good. That's really good. I never had that one. I think that's one he had here 71 was okay.
No, 71, I've yet to compare it with the one that I got
Copy
for
is
you.
out here, is it? Or
Yeah.
I think yours might be better.
That 1880 is nice too.
Mm.
Well, Barry was a fanatic about ourselves a
Sure.
couple of years ago. But whether these originated from his style. See, Holy Dollars intriguing because some are turning up that haven't been listed before.
Okay, right. I'll see
Oh.
you later. Thanks for tonight.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, no, it was very fun.
And you interested in Indian coins?
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe, I'm interested in the coins from Fiji.
Fiji?
That's
Ah.
fun.
One of our favourite countries. I used to go for holiday there. And we've had some good Fiji banknotes.
Yeah.
And Fiji, well, there's a few Fiji coins in the sale.
Do you have a Fiji collection?
Just a small collection. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's the notes?
You should try and get the
we have
three decimals.
we have some
pennies and
banknotes of
silver.
Fiji. Ritchie and Barnes, his first signature for the Queen for $20 and $10. Good notes, and we have a few coins, but I've had through St. Patterns before. I have one collector in the US who collects passionately Fiji banknotes. He's got the best collection. That's certainly yeah, I got that catalogue, but I
I think we have Fiji down as
So
a
get that
topic later on in the year.
Yes.
And then you looked at the
Ah,
website.
sovereign.
There is, yeah.
Yeah,
I've got a nice collection of Fiji
Oh, I didn't
50
show you
cents.
this. 55 half. I forgot to show you the 55 half,
See you
Rodney.
next.
Good, Alan. We'll see you
Have
then.
you finished with
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's the
Mark
one with the
Free-
hole
Mark
in it.
Freehill?
Well, you offered that before.
Big effort, that.
Yeah, I did catalogue the part 5, but it didn't come to fruition that they wanted to sell it. So it's I mean, I've spent a lot of time. It was mainly Latin America. And he didn't have any really expensive notes in that series because his British Colonial was his main thing. But there were a few other odd things that hadn't sold. And that sort of, so part 5, what was intended to happen, but didn't.